Okay, so I've had to restart this. I think this is the third time. Because as I'm doing, the purpose of this video today is for me to publicly declare my truth, to speak my truth, to be authentically out there in a public way. And I live in a, excuse me, burp, confirmation burp. And so that's what I'm doing. Not in the middle, because I'm at the, there's no middle. It's always the middle, right? Actually, yeah, it's always the middle. So in spite of my messiness, in spite of the fact that most of my stuff is packed up because this house is no longer my home, right? I've been here for 3 years. And I've spent the last 6 months in this spiritual archaeological dig, so if you will. And so I am just declaring now, like I've been balancing. The scales are balanced. I feel very aligned with who I am. And I'm scared. The unknown. It's scary, right? So not scared. Scared isn't the right. There's part scared comes up. So obviously I said it. I am. There's part. This feels scary. It feels scary and vulnerable to put this out there. I have in the last 6 months lost people. Lost as much as you can lose them. Really, I've had people walk away that weren't really there to begin with, right? They were. So there's that. But I've had people come in. I've experienced new, and that's been really cool. And I've experienced me. I've gotten to know me. What do I really want? What inspires me? What really is my purpose? I've shifted my focus from the external dependence and drive to internal, to loving myself, to healing the parts of me that felt wounded, that didn't feel like me, the conditioned patterns, beliefs, like all of that. It's been incredible. It's been challenging. It's been beautiful. It's been, I've had these moments. It's been so incredible. And I'm now at a point where I'm ready to move to the next level of this experience. And I'm in the midst of right now, right before the breakthrough, like this video is to serve as my energetic breakthrough so that I can let in all of the financial resources and the people and the connections and all of the things that are the collaborative components to this next phase that I know is here. And today, energetically, July the 7th, 2025, is a hugely powerful day. And it's also, and everything's just coming together. Like things are crumbling away. The old is crumbling away. At this point, it's hard. I'm facing eviction, right? I mean, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going yet, but I know something's coming through. I believe, and I am walking in the faith and that the understanding, the knowing, and the awareness that I am divinely supported and guided and protected. And so, and that's beautiful, and it's nerve-wracking at times, and it's messy, and it's miraculous, and but it has been the pressure cooker. It was just the right amount of pressure that I needed to really get in and dig out those frequencies, those old patterns, those old beliefs, those old stories that I was holding on to, that I had piled on top of me. Like it feels like rubble. I imagine like they're energetic like blocks, but they were rocks, like boulders. A block. Anyway, it was like I had those piled on top of me like a weighted blanket, and they were giving me this illusion of being like protected, but what they were doing, or they were just holding me where I was at, and it was for the purpose of protection. It was a self-protection. which is beautiful. It's beautiful that my body, that's my body's job. My subconscious is my brain is part of the body. The body has a job, that's keep me alive, right? Keep me safe, keep me alive. And so it was doing what it was programmed to do. And the beautiful thing that I have really discovered and set in is that I'm the programmer. I'm the programmer. I get to determine what programs are running. And so even though the first time around I did that when I was very small and it was unconscious and I didn't realize that I wasn't actively consciously doing it. And so that was where I was at. And now at 44 years old, I've reprogrammed and as I've gotten to the point where it's enough now that I feel, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Sorry guys, I got distracted by the stains on my shirt. They're in very odd spots. Kind of looks like eyes, doesn't it? Anyway. I've gotten to the place where the previous version of me, the old conditioned patterns are now small enough, the momentum is down enough that they're just, it's like residual. It's kind of like if you've ever seen a paranormal video where they explain like, oh, the residual energy, or it's like a loop, right? Like when you're hearing like certain sounds, and well, that's what it is. I mean, and I was experiencing that. Like it just feels like this faint, like, oh, like that's feeling like I used to know that. That feels vaguely familiar. It feels more vague. And so just enough where I recognize it's still there, but it's going out. Like I'm following it through. I've accepted it. I'm integrating. Ooh, that's what I'm doing. I'm integrating the old into the new. And so it's possible. I just want to encourage anybody else that's going through any kind of similar experience of being brave enough, having the courage to do what others won't do, what others aren't doing, what others talk about doing but never actually do. I am part of that elite group of people that are willing to jump in there and dive in or fall in. I try to be the effort, right? And my message really this has been allow yourself to be carried. This divine feminine era of breathe out. You don't have to take it all on yourself. So anyway, I love you guys. Message me if you have any questions or want to connect, because I'm open for connection. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.